Hi everyone, and welcome to GrossiMath.com, where math is for everyone. Today we're going to be doing question 50 from the 2017 Algebra 1 STAAR, so let's get started. Alright, let's jump right in by reading the question. It says, the table represents some points on the graph of a linear function. Which equation represents the same relationship? Okay, so if you've been in my class, you probably know that math is a language about patterns. And here we have some equations representing certain patterns with numbers, and here we have a table representing some patterns with numbers. And we're going to see if the table matches the equation. That's basically what we need to do. We need to see if one of these equations is going to produce each of these pairs of numbers. And it's very convenient for us that there are already x's and y's, and that we can put in a -3 and see if a -20 comes out. We can put in a 4 and see if a 22 comes out. Another thing that's convenient for us is that we have our TI-Nspire Calculator ready, so we don't have to do all the calculations by hand. This is very useful if you're on a timed test like the Algebra STAAR. Okay, so let's do this. I'm looking over here because that's where my calculator is, even though you see it over there. Control N. That's a new question. Anytime you start a new question, always put Control N. It cleans the calculator's brain and makes sure it's not confused by anything else. Okay, so now I'm going to put, or up there, I'm going to put no. And then this is a GRT problem. And the way I know it's a GRT problem is because I'm going to be putting in x's and y's are going to come out. I'm going to put in an x and a y is going to come out, and so on. So a GRT problem, we push number 2. That stands for graph. Oh, I got to press it over here. Okay. Then I'm going to delete the equal sign. Okay. And now I'm going to press number 6. That's the R. So GRT. Now we put the R. And now I cannot press T yet because T stands for trace. And I can't trace a picture that's not on the screen yet. Therefore, I have to enter these equations over here and get them on my screen. Step 1. Copy choice A. Y plus 20 equals 6 parentheses x plus 3. There's a small chance we might get an error. Hopefully we do, because then I can show you how to fix it. Okay, so we'll put enter. Oh, no error. Okay, well, next time. And here we have our line. Now that I have the line, I can finish tracing the line. The calculator is going to trace it for you. You don't have to do it manually. Okay, so to trace, you're going to push menu 5. Trace starts with a T. That's the T of GRT, graph relation trace. And now we're going to go to number. After you push menu 5, you can always go to number 1. Let me do that again so that you can see it more clearly. I have my line. I'm going to push menu 5, 1, enter, escape. Okay, and now you can see that by doing that, I've created up here on the calculator screen a little ordered pair right there, hidden underneath all that gobbledygook. So I'm going to grab that. Let's grab it. And I'm going to move it so that I can see it. Okay? Please make sure you move it so you can see it, because obviously the negative signs can be kind of small in these calculators, and you don't want to get a wrong answer just because of that. Okay, so now I have here the number 0. I'm going to change that 0 because 0 is not on my table. I don't want the number 0. I want to put that -3 right there where that 0 is. And I want to see if the number -20 comes out as the y. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to put here -3 and press enter. Ah, good, -20. Okay, so this seems promising. Perhaps A will be the correct answer, which is going to save us some nice time. But I can't just check only one point. Okay, this is a test. We want to make sure we have the correct answer. So I'm going to put 4. That's the second point. Where did I get the 4 from? Right there. And what number am I hoping comes out? I'm really hoping 22 comes out. Hey, look at that, 22. I'm really very confident that A is going to be correct now, but I'm still going to put in the rest of my x's because, well, I'm a math teacher, and that's what we would tell you to do, wouldn't we? Just make sure that you're getting the correct answer. There's no cost. You're just typing numbers. Here we go. I'm typing in 18. And I already checked it, 106. So the A is definitely the correct answer. And so I can choose it. Let me switch screens here. And And once we do that, we can see that A is the correct answer. Okay. Just so you can see what a wrong answer would look like, I'll just do a quick change back. That's the only problem when A is the correct answer, is that you don't get to see what the wrong answer looked like. So let me show you really fast what I would have done. I would have gone in and pressed tab, I would have gone up, and I would change the equation so that it looks like choice B. Choice B has y plus 3, so I'll change that to y plus 3, equals 1/6. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that, or actually I'm going to take out that 6, and I'm going to replace it with a fraction, 1/6. Okay, and now, and this says x plus 20. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and take out that 3 and put in a 20. Okay. If that's confusing, of course, you can take the graph off and just start typing from fresh, but I like to change it just like that. Okay, and there we go. I'm going to put enter. And look at that. Okay, it gave me a whole new line to work with. And on top of that, I have a different number there, 18. You can see that now the number 18, which was the final number we typed in, actually produced a big weird fraction, 10/3. And 106 is not 10/3. And even if you wanted to check to make sure, you could try some of these other numbers. So let's try -3, for example. Oh, -1/6. Okay, -1/6 is not -20. And of course, you could even go over to the calculator side if you really wanted to and check that. Okay, so obviously that's producing wrong answers, and if you had selected that one, it would have produced you one of these little red X's. All right, so in order to get the correct answer on this question, all you had to do was GRT, graph relation trace, copy in the equation, change those X values to the ones in the table, and make sure they match the Y values that came out. That is what they mean when they say that they are showing the same relationship. All right. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and learned some math. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.